Does this look familiar? Y'all seen me cook a lot of good stuff on this Traeger smoker grill. Today, I'm gonna walk you through the process of actually how a smoker grill works. Stay tuned. Alright, there are several types of smokers. This particular one is a pellet smoker. And why is it called a pellet smoker? Because you use these pellets right here to actually burn and create the smoke. Now, these come in all flavors from maple, oak, cherry, just about anything you can think of, they come in. And depending on what you're cooking, you might want to change the flavor of the meat depending on what you're cooking. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to take all these pellets out and show you the auger in the bottom of this that actually transfers these pellets over to the fire pot, and then we'll take a look at the fire pot. All right, let's take these pellets out right here. I'm going to show you the auger right now. Now, this is the container on the side of the grill that your pellets go into. Now, I cleaned it out so you can see this. What you can see down in there, that is the auger down in there that will push the pellets into the firebox. Now, we're going to cut this on right now. And what you'll see, that auger starting to turn. And what it's doing is real slow, and it's pushing pellets into the firebox, where they'll get ignited and give you the heat and the smoke. Isn't that cool? We're going to fill this thing up. We're going to show you in the end how it all works, but I want to go through each detail of how it works here first before we get into it. You got to get a nice close view of that auger. Look at that. Look at it. Can y'all see it moving? It's pushing the pellets toward the firebox. Alright, I took the grid and the deflector plate out to show you the firebox. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to cut this on and show you how the auger here will disperse the pellets onto the firebox right here. If you look inside there real good, you can see the auger. It's kind of like a screw type auger, which as it turns, it will push the pellets out. Let's cut it on right now and I'll show you what I'm talking about. Alright, you can see the auger turning, and as it turns, it pushes the pellets onto the fire pot right here. This fire pot will get hot and ignite these pellets and begin to smoke. Alright, let's give it a couple minutes and then I'll show you the pellets actually burning. Alright, you can now see the fire starting up in there and the smoke. Oh, it smells so good too. There you go, now you got some fire coming out. It's just now getting going. That fan will push the air across and give a little more oxygen and get the heat going. Look at that, isn't that beautiful? That is the firebox. We better back up with the firebox. This is the deflector shield. I actually put aluminum foil on top of mine. The grease will hit here and run down here and go right out this hole into the trap on the other side there. But I kind of do that to kind of help protect a little bit. Grill's 3 years old, so it's gotten a lot of use over the years. I use it all the time. All right, now we got the grid on and we are ready to start cooking. What y'all want to cook today? Woo, I love it. I'm liking it. It's ready to go now. All right, when you're cooking, you want to keep this thing nice and full. I even fill up right up to the top sometimes, because what it will do, it will slowly eat away in the center, filling that auger up, but it will leave a hole here if you're not careful. Keep it nice and full all the time, so it's always feeding that auger. Got to keep an eye on this right here once in a while. All right, y'all ready to start cooking? All right, let's look at the process to go through to get going. All right, first thing we're going to do, cut the grill on, cut this on smoke. Right now the temperature outside is about 68 degrees, and you can hear the fan motor kick in. And what this induction fan motor does, it blows air across the flame. Y'all saw in the how it's blowing across and getting that flame going. So that's what you hear in there, that motor running. Now what we want to do next is go ahead and let it get going for about 2 minutes. It should start smoking, and then we can either put the meat on and raise it to the temperature we want, or we can leave it on smoke. It'll keep it about 180, 200 degrees And meat normally takes in most of the smoke flavor in the beginning of the cooking process. That meat is just soaking that smoke up and getting that flavor into it. So you might want to cook it on the smoke for a little while, as long as it's something you cook low, and then crank it up to the temperature you want to cook at. Well, let's give it just 2 minutes here and check the smoke out. Stay tuned. All right, it's been a couple minutes and you see the smoke coming out. Check it out. Oh yeah, she's looking good. So now it's time to start cooking. Now, all right, although that was a pretty short video showing you how it works, might be more than some of y'all want to know, but I like to know how things work. I'll take everything apart and just see how it works inside. And it really helps you when you have a problem with it to know how it's working. In fact, I did have a problem with my Traeger grill. I had a part go bad in it, but it stopped working, so I called up the Traeger customer support, and man, they were fast. They got right on the phone with me. And it's really neat what they did, because I was telling them the situation, what was going on. They said, well, go try this. And I had to take it apart so I could unplug some wires, plug them in, and do some testing on it before they would send me the proper part, because they wanted to make sure that they were sending me the proper part that was broke. But they actually called me on through another text message thing, and I pushed the button, and they got on it where they could actually see through my phone like a FaceTime. And she got me hold up there underneath the grill, and they could look at what I was doing and say, yeah, take that blue wire here, this wire, try it. Look, oh yeah, we know what's wrong. We'll have it out to you tomorrow. And I got within like 3 days, I got the new part, put it in, worked like a champ. So they get really good. Some companies, you know how it goes, you know, something breaks, you can't get a hold of them. You call up, press 1, press 2, all that. It was not like that. Went straight to them and analyzed it, figured it out right then, and got my part in and fixed it like that. So they do have a good customer service at Traeger Grill. There are some other grills that basically do the same thing. I've never tried the other one. I love this one. It does real good. The only thing I wish I'd done is bought a bigger one, because I like to go ahead and cook a lot at a time. When I'm cooking, I might as well cook, you know, a couple Boston butts or something, and make all barbecue, freeze up, and have it for winter time. Or so I don't do it, you know, constantly. I do a lot at one time. Brisket, big brisket, so I'm cooking up, put in the freezer. But anyway, Traeger grill, smoker, way to go. I love it. The pellets, real easy. Get all different kind of flavors. Depending on what you cook, you might want a different flavor for that particular, whether it's chicken or fish or beef or whatever. You know, you might want a different flavor in it. But anyway, good stuff. All right, well, I hope I didn't bore y'all too bad with understanding how a smoker works. I appreciate everybody coming along with me today. Don't forget to click like, comment below, share, subscribe to Gigmaster, and I hope y'all have a great day today. See you on the next adventure.